All right, hey everyone, it's me, Ethan Van Sciver, Comic Artist Pro Secrets, 27-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. What is this? Echo, echo. Well, I hope it's not echoing too bad. Is it? Do I sound okay? I'm just out here with my iPhone, out in the balcony of this hotel in Ocean City, New Jersey. This hotel is 100 years old. And it really does. They make no effort to hide the fact that it's 100 years old. It's decorated in a very spooky way on the inside. It looks like something from The Shining. We stayed here once before. Like when you're walking through the hallways, you're like, Jesus, God, this is spooky. Update the carpeting at least. But then when you get into the rooms are really nice and full. Like we got a big suite with 3 bedrooms, and Hunter showed up here with a girl he just met. He's dating. We brought Kaylee and her friend. They're out there right now trying to buy some pizza on the boardwalk, and I sent them out for almond macaroons too, which they got back. Yeah. So this is I'm on the balcony, and I guess there's like this stairway here. So Kaylee and her friend will come up here from the boardwalk and just walk right into the back of our hotel room. Uh, Let me tell you something. Me and Sunshine do not mix. We don't mix. It's bright red. Andrea was like, Jesus, son. She's like, she's like, look at you overstating your 25% Italianness. She's like, you're like 150% Dutch. Your skin is meant to be milky white. I said, no way. Like, here's the thing about me. I get out there, first like real good summer day. And I think today was the first real like good summer day, like nothing but sunshine, low 80s. It was really nice. I'll get burned, sure, and then that'll heal. And then suddenly I'm Ricardo Montalban. It just takes one good sunburn to condition my skin so that I can look like a member of Menudo. That's all it is. So I feel like I got that out of the way. She's like, why? The back of your ears are white, Ethan. And I go, yeah, I know. And she goes, and what is this white line around your neck? And I'm like, that's the fat where, when I'm sitting down in a beach chair, my neck kind of, my shoulder bone, my whatever you would call it, comes up. And so when I stand up again, there is white where, my fat rolled up around my neck. And she said, you got to be kidding me. She's like, your eyes are white. You've got a white stripe across the top here. So anyway, she's like, are you going to go out and do a live stream? I'm like, yeah, I have to do a live stream. I want to go talk to my peoples. And I was like, but I'm not going to show myself. She's like, you have to. She's like, if you wear a hat and your sunglasses, nobody can tell. She said, nobody can tell that you're a mess. I don't know. It's never worked before, really. Yeah, this is a roller coaster out here, but everything's shut down. It's very sad. There's a little water roller coaster here right next to me. And I mean, ideally, this would be, if the world were up and running right now, this would be a great place to sit and have some drinks, and then just watch people having a good time. You'd watch the lights and the music, all the little rides, watching people have fun, and you not having any unless you're drinking something. But unfortunately, the world is shut down. The world is shut down. This is a little bit, it's kind of spooky. It's a little bit like 28 days later, at least out here, The beach itself today was very, very, very crowded, and a lot of people on the boardwalk. About 50% of businesses are open on the boardwalk right now. Let's see. All right, who's here? Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can see you guys. Tree Goblin's here. Immortal Coil says, "Hail EVS." Hey, thanks, buddy. It's good to see you. Pre-drag Miskovich says unless you're protesting. Yeah, I think most people are out there protesting right now. They're and by the way, just me on the beach, like that was enough. I mean, it was hot. I was like, imagine being in Washington D.C. protesting right now. We saw images of that on Fox News. All those people are white. You got all these white people out there protesting at the White House. Are you kidding me? Like it's so hot. It is so goddamn hot. I would not do that. I would not be protesting. Let me see. Gavin Smith says, "Say my name." Okay, Gavin. There's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Hello, Johnny Rando. Too close to Liam. So, Liam is about to stream. Well, what do you want to do? Headrock says skin cancer is going to go up 38%. And yeah, I mean, maybe a bunch of clowns. Liberty Bell says, I kind of hope they all catch the Rona. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I don't see the advantage of it. I don't see the advantage of being out there protesting right now. Sheila Allen says, when EVS goes in the ocean, it lifts all boats. That was great. Yeah, I did go out there. I took Ava out there. Ava, Ava's 4. She got to go to the beach last year, okay? And she loved the beach. And she has been talking about the beach for a year, for the entire year, since we've been, since we went. And so we took her, of course, like the beach is open. Let's go. Let's go take Ava to the beach. She was so happy. But me and Andrea, I mean, look, Andrea just said in there, she's like, I feel like Ava's grandmom. I'm waiting for she's like, I'm waiting for Ava's parents to come pick her up and take her away because we've had her for too long. I'm like, I'm telling you, do not have kids in your 40s. That's my advice. Don't have kids in your 40s. It's a young person's game. We got a 4-year-old running around. Do I look like somebody who wants to chase a 4-year-old around the beach? Well, that's what I did. And I felt dumb, But Ava had a great time. Let's see. Braden Dykstra says, are you drinking? Yeah, a little bit. I got a little vodka Red Bull. Ocean City's a dry town, so right on the border of Ocean City are all these liquor stores. We did, of course, we stopped. But to stock up a little bit. Got a little Jack Daniels, a little Grey Goose. Got a little Seagram 7. Got a couple cases of beer. I was like, we're only staying here 2 nights, But you never know what could happen. Yeah, of course, we got mixers. We can make some 7 and 7s. Tonight, I'm just going to kind of hang out. I slept most of the day. Me getting back from the beach with sunburn, I was like, I just crashed into the bed. I don't know what it is about sun, but it just puts you right to sleep. Ethan isn't sunburned. He's drunk. I'm not drunk at all. Let's see. Crackhead Jeremy says, get some bullet. I don't think we need any of that, When you say 7 and 7, you mean half and half, right? Let's see. You need some Jaeger and Red Bull to keep you awake. Well, uh-oh. Am I still on? I hope I'm still on. Yeah. No. I don't need that. I got Red Bull and vodka. That's fine. Yeah. The pizza was great. The thing about Boardwalk Pizza, and I should have put something in there, so that it was like, hey, to scale. It's twice as big as a normal large pizza. That's what's so impressive about it. You really only need 1 slice. And I think there are like 6 slices, and they all disappeared. I ate 1. Did I eat 2? I might have eaten 2 slices. But the entire pizza disappeared. I mean, they are the size of your arm. They're enormous slices of pizza. So I had to carry that whole big box of pizza with the wind blowing on it like a sail. I'm so glad I was not live streaming during that whole circumstance, because that was very embarrassing. But I did carry the pizza back to our hotel room. Wow, it really is kind of nice. It's just sad that everything's closed down. We're going to look back on 2020 as one of the strangest years of our lives. And it's just definite. Everything's changing this year. It's almost like humanity has taken a pause for a second to affect great change. I'm kind of digging it. I'm enjoying the change. I'm anticipating what's going to come next. I mean, DC Comics, and by the way, the great thing about this channel is I told you guys this was going to happen. This has been a shock to everyone who closed down. And people still, like, I think a lot of people in comics are in denial about that. But this is an enormous, enormous thing that because of what I've been saying on my channel, you guys should have seen coming. I told you at the start of the year, I said DC Comics, got included in this deal with Time Warner, Warner Brothers, signing with AT&T. And the whole purpose of that, once you go, well, why did they do it? Why did AT&T buy, DC Entertainment, Warner Brothers? Well, why did they do that? They did it because they wanted to start a streaming service. They're both companies are, hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. So, yeah, of course, let's get together. Let's start a streaming service like Netflix. That's where the money is. And at that point, you have to go, all right, so where does DC Publishing fall in this? Especially when, all of the investors are pissed off at the money, their investments in these companies. So, of course, it's like, of course, AT&T is going to look askew at DC Comics and wonder why are we still publishing little magazines? Naturally, DC Comics is under great pressure to prove that they belong there, that they should be there, and so they can't stop publishing. When Diamond closed down, that itself, I mean, Diamond, if DC had honored their arrangement with Diamond, publishing, distribution, I mean, that would have been cutting their own throats. They had to keep going. They had to keep going. They have to keep publishing. So if Diamond can't distribute us, we have to find new distributors quick, because AT&T isn't going to, look at this and go, oh, because of COVID. Right. Okay, well, we'll give you another year to decide if you're worth keeping. DC had to break away from Diamond. They had no choice. And I said this from the start, and everybody said I was crazy. It's like, there are all these articles like Ethan doesn't know what he's talking about. Bleeding Cool was calling me bombastic and, over-the-top rhetoric. I was 100% correct. I predicted all of this. So what's next? What's next is just collapse. It's like a game of Jenga where you pull out like 1/3 of the you pull out 1/3 of the bricks at once. It's all going to come down. DC Comics is 1/3 of Diamond's business. DC Comics represents 1/3 of the comic book market. So DC Comics pulling out, deciding to distribute through other means, is that in their best interest. Short term, they're not going to last either. They're going to fall apart. But of course, this means Diamond just does not have the money now, the capital, to continue their operations, and Diamond is going to fold. And that's not to mention the comic shops, once they start. Wow, are you guys still here? Am I still streaming? Like, I see 0 comments. I don't know what's going on. That's not to, are you guys still here? Yeah, okay. When the stores open again, when you're allowed, when non-essential businesses are all open, how many comic book stores are going to have to close down? How many comic stores have already closed down, are not going to reopen? It's the end of the comic book business. Fortunately, Comicsgate still stands here. We are still around, still having fun, still making comics, still making stuff. We are not dependent on any of these people. And so much of what I want to do going forward in the future is just me never being dependent on anyone. I don't want to answer to anyone. I don't want to be dependent on anyone ever. That is a good way to get dragged down. And drown. What? Okay, come out here because I can't hear you. I'm cycling. Can you hear me now? Oh no. Hold on. Okay, can you hear Andrea? Okay. Andrea's watching in the hotel room. She said you're cycling. No one can hear you. I don't know. Anyway, the point of all that is I like the independence that I have right now. I like being dependent on myself, and I don't want to partner with anybody. I don't want to do anything like that. Whatever idea you have is not better than Cyberfrog. I like Cyberfrog a lot. I'm happy with Cyberfrog. I miss you guys too. We're gonna go home tomorrow morning. I asked Andrew. I said, "You want to stay another night?" And she said, "No." It's perfectly fine. What offer did you get to be a part of? No. Executive producer on a TV show, a sci-fi TV show, and that's all I can really say. It's just yeah. And it would involve, I imagine, doing a comic book of this thing. I'm happy for people. I'm happy for people that they're getting their stuff on the air. But here's the thing: like whenever somebody asks me for something like that, or says I want you to be a part of something, I'm like, you need me to crowdfund something. That's what it is. I'm almost sure. Hey, be a part of this, do that, and the whole answer is the hidden messages. We need you to crowdfund. Ravener says prediction for Marvel's next move if Diamond fails. Yeah, it's hard to say. Marvel will. So Marvel will probably resort to doing exactly what DC is doing. They will find other distributors. They will use Amazon. They'll use. They'll just do the same thing DC's doing. Comic books are going to become. They're gonna be in weirder places, but basically what's gonna happen is the way that we've understood comic books up to now, the way the business has always worked, is going to fail. It is going to fall apart. There will be very few comic book stores, very few dedicated comic book stores, and those that remain. I mean, some of these comic book stores that remain are going to have to learn how to use multiple distributors. They're going to have to order from 4 or 5 different places in order to get all the Marvel stuff, all the DC stuff. It's going to be okay, at the end of the day. But everything is going to contract. Everything is going to shrink. And for me, I'm just going to sit back and just watch it happen, eating popcorn. That's the way it's got to be. They wanted your expertise on craft services. Yeah. I know a bit about that. Let me stay here. Trencher 1375. Thanks for I don't know, about $5. He says, if I were going to hire you, it'd be for creature design. Well, that'd be cool. I don't want to work for anybody. I appreciate it, but you got to know that I don't want to work with anybody right now. I'm a solitary, independent creature. I only want to work for myself. And with other people. I'll work with other people that I like. Now, if Cecil if Cecil has an idea, let's see. I'll hire you to bake pies, says canceled crackhead Jeremy. Yeah. Anyway, I love Zach's video today. Zach's video today about the DC Diamond breakup was so awesome. It was so awesome because basically it showed. I mean, I've been working with these people and living around these people and doing business with these people for 25 years, and their stubborn refusal to adapt to change, their temper tantrums, have been something that I've kind of, I don't know, I've just become accustomed to them. Like, these are normal adults. But you're seeing this go down, and it's like you've got people who are owners of enormous retail outlets, and they're just throwing fits. Zach called them baby brains. Immortal Coil says, EVS, what is Krakoa? Who did that, and why do I have to deal with it? I don't know. Krakoa is a volcano. Why? Well, I don't understand the question. Hey, buddy, looks good out there. Have fun, says number one Marvel fan. Thanks. We're almost done. We'll stay the night and probably leave pretty early tomorrow. Get back to business as usual. I mean, this is how weird I am. Like, I got a new fireplace log holder. I ordered it because the one that came with the house was split in half. And it's waiting on the porch, and I can't wait to go home, open it, and put it in the outdoor fireplace. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, why am I here when I could be at home putting the new log holder in the fireplace? Damn it. It is a ghost town. Liberty Bell says, get back to drawing our frog book. Yes, I will. Get back to work, 100%. Yeah, I mean, we were just floating around in the pool Thursday, and Andrea said, let's go to the beach. And I said, go to the beach. And she said, yeah, let's go this weekend. Let's take Ava. And then, I just said, well, what do you want to do? You want to stay the night? You want to get a hotel? Like a motel. My worry is I don't want sand in my SUV. So we'll get a motel room and we'll kind of shower off before we go home. And then it became a hotel one night, and then it became 2 nights, and here we are. I'd rather go to Florida, honestly. I keep telling Andrea, get in the car. Let's drive to Florida. It'd be a nice drive. Maybe 2 days. One night, we'd stop somewhere. But I would love to drive. People Circus says, please acknowledge the roller coaster peen shape. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. That is shaped like a penis. You've got the testicle shape right here. And then, I mean, it's not a big penis. But it is penile. It does look like a penis. The saddest thing ever, is the Ferris wheel. Ferris wheels that are not working, I just think it's the end of the world. Because, they always show footage of, empty Ferris wheels that are kind of closed down and maybe rotting. Like, a couple of those cars are about to come loose and fall down. That's in every movie about the end of the world. Or Chernobyl, It's always that, You see that and you go, everyone's dead. Everyone's dead. There's nobody on that ride. It's not moving. Everyone's dead. Let me see what's up here. Let's see. Over here we've got, that's spooky. Got a merry-go-round. Yeah. And even this patio, this should be awesome. Here, but we're not. Don't come over. Yeah, it is sad. It is sad up here. What is this? Finish that project. Yeah, it would be noisy. I am definitely the last person in the Jersey. You can get one. These are the shore houses, or college kids. You want to come down here for spring break and stay in one of these right up here. You can do that. Every time we drive in here, I tell Andrea, why don't we own a beach house? Why don't we just buy a beach house? And then I stay here for 24 hours, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why. That's why. At least you're getting some inspiration for a certain frog book, says Harry. I can't even see. I need my glasses. Harry Borthwick. Tiny little print on this iPhone. I'm an old man. No, I'm not. I'm not getting any inspiration. Well, let me think. What would I be inspired about? For this location. Oh, here's a good thing. This is only an hour from. Actually, it's less than an hour from any direction in the Pine Barrens. What exactly does the Jersey Shore look like? Heather and Cyberfrog could easily trek over here and see the Jersey Shore, during the Vespus invasion. I always think about them going west, but why wouldn't they try going east and seeing what's up on the beach? Cyberfrog and Heather, the only 2 people on the beach. Everything else is gone. That'd be cool. Ketchel White says, type in all caps for the old man. See, I could see that. I could read that. Wonder Girl 60 says, is everyone No. I'm the only one that's sunburned. Andrea got beautifully tan. Andrea spent 1 second in the sun and suddenly She looks absolutely glorious. She looks like an Italian model. I spend 5 seconds in the sun and I look like fucking Snappy Tom, uh, the Clamato juice mascot. I cannot. I'm doing my best to, I'm doing my best to kind of look like a human being, but it's hard. It's hard being a human being. Liberty Bell says some of us don't tan. I can get color. I don't know if that color is tan. The color is kind of a pleasant flesh color. I can go from milky white to peach, and that's about it. That's all I can do. Old man. But I've always been that way. Red man bad. Kind of look like a hot dog. No, for real. I took my sunglasses off. You should see. I can't show you. Oh, well, I'm going to show you. Of course I'm going to show you. I have no pride. So this is my sunburn right now. It's looking pretty good. Now, this is the white part. See this? This is the fat that I was talking about. Where your neck stays white. And that's because you're sitting in a chair. But when you stand up again, everybody can see. I'm so burned. But I will tell you this. Those of you who are laughing at me and saying, ouch. I will tell you this. This will heal. And I will look awesome. I will look totally awesome. I'll look healthy. I'll look like I'm a man out there in the world. I'll look like a man who does leave his basement sometimes. Even though we all know that isn't true. We all know that isn't true. Gavin Smith is worried about skin cancer. Thank you. I'm concerned about it myself. God. The sunbeam is scorched. Yeah, I look like Liam. That's what Andrea said. Andrea said you look like Liam except red. Like you're a red version of Liam. This hat, I love this hat. I should throw it away pretty soon because it's like 10 years old. Is it 10 years old? It might be 8 years old. My Walking Dead hat that looks like zombies got at it. It's still so comfortable. It fits really well, so I want to wear it all the time. Let's see. You're better looking. Oh, than Liam? Well, that's nice. Thank you. I guess. Liam's a very handsome man. 7 of 9 says, does your face hurt? It's killing me. Oh, thanks, 7 of 9. Let me see here. You can see my finger as I, scroll up the phone. Purple Brain says, you're not supposed to tan. Batgirl Babs Tar. What is Babs Tar? I've seen that, and I don't really know who that is or what that's a reference to. Babs Tar. I gotta look that up and read about it. Red skull but fat. I want to slap you across. Do not slap me across the face right now. That would not, especially not right now. Okay. We all know Liam is your illegitimate offspring. No, wrong. I'm not gonna get any aloe. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be just fine. You guys, I know me. I know myself. And there's a white line here where my sunglasses were. I know myself, and I know that I'm going to be fine in 2 days. And by fine, I mean fine. That's what I mean. I mean fine. Oh, my God. I don't know how Andrea deals with me. I don't. Stephen Brown says, you'll fade out and darken. That's right, Stephen. That's your nose got it bad. No, my forehead got it the worst. Here's the thing. Ava kept ripping my hat off and throwing it into the sand. I'm carrying her. She like reaches up, takes the hat and throws it. And so I decided I wasn't going to wear it. And my forehead is purple. Andrew said, sweet Jesus. Your forehead looks like a prune. Like what? I'm in real trouble. And I should have learned from Doug TeNaples' example. Doug TeNaples said that he got a little bit of skin cancer, melanoma, from too many sunburns. I learned nothing from Doug. Not a damn thing. All right. Am I still going or am I cycling? Can't really tell. Because the chat stops every now and then. I don't know what that means. Go to top chat and then go to live chat. Let me look at super chats. Maybe that'll I think I got a few. Where are they? Where are my super chats? You iPhone jackass. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure if I'm still going or not, but I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna drink the rest of my vodka, and I'm gonna wish you guys a hell of an evening. I'll be home tomorrow. We'll be back on our regular live stream schedule. We'll be back working on Cyberfrog. Don't get into too much trouble, my friends. My best. We love you, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.